Welcome to This Is Your Musical. I'm Sam. I'm joined by Beth, and we are your co-hosts today to take you through on this fantastic journey of a musical extravaganza. We've got songs that we've recorded in the preceding weeks. We've got a live song that we'll be bringing you straight today, and we've got a dip in the archives of the This Is Your Musical history. Now, for any of you who don't know, and even a recap for those who do, This Is Your Musical is a musical which is completely improvised, based upon an audience's suggestion. Now, normally, this would be in the Bristol Improv Theatre, but we find ourselves in extraordinary times. And as such, we have been asking for your suggestions via our social media platforms. And we have been using those suggestions to create songs fully improvised for your delight. Beth, do you want to tell us a little bit more about what those social media platforms are, and also just to pick up the slack on anything I've missed out there?
Thank you, Sam. Hello, everyone. It's lovely to not see you, but know you're there. Yes, so as Sam said, we have been working really hard behind the scenes. We have been asking for your suggestions on our social medias. Now, our social medias are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all the same name. It's TIY musical, as a capital for the musical. So once we get a suggestion, what we do is we send it to our beautiful, fantastic musicians, Ian Towers and Catherine Herring, and they create a backdrop for us musically to work from. Then that gets sent to us, and we listen, film ourselves in one take usually, and record our improvised contributions to that song. So you'll be seeing those throughout. So if you've given suggestions, keep an eye out for your name popping up at some point.
Yeah, and so we've got all of that to come tonight, but we will also be, as if that's not enough, we will also be interweaving a fantastic story narrative today made by Beth and I, but we will be calling on you, our wonderful Twitchers, as I often say, to come up with some answers to suggestions for us to build our story. Now, I, for one, am very, very happy about performing once more. It's been too long since I have trod those boards, and to be zooming straight into your intimate places today is wonderful. And I feel that, I don't know about you, Beth, but I just want to let it all bounce out tonight.
Yes. I know exactly what you mean. I feel it's so strange. It's wonderful that we can do this, but it's obviously very different to being on stage. And I think my stage persona, as it were, will just come out tonight. She is going to be here. She is going to, I don't know what she's going to do, and I'm very excited to see her.
We all like her. I mean, some say stage persona, others say reflection of true self. But therein lies one of the great divides. However, I think we've covered the admin.
There is one more thing. There is just one more thing. Of course, this, as Sam said, these are very different times that we are living through. Of course, the Bristol Improv Theatre has had to close for safety. We are accepting donations to the bit, so if you feel like you can contribute, that would be fantastic. We have a button underneath our screen where you can press donate. This Is Your Musical's portion of your donations will be going to Black Minds Matter UK, a charity that supports the Black Lives Matter movement at the moment. So please donate if you can.
Well, with all that covered, all bases well and truly taken care of, shall we begin? Shall we ask?
Yeah. I think, yes, sorry to interrupt. I think we should. I'm raring to go now. So the first thing that we are going to show you today, whilst you tell us some wonderful suggestions of before we start anything, I do apologise, we need a protagonist for our narrative that we will be starting. So what Will in our chat. Will, lovely Will, is in the chat with you. Thank you so much, Will. He is going to be taking your suggestions and sending them directly to us. And as you know, our first suggestion is an occupation for our protagonist. Now, whilst you watch this next clip, you will be sending Will those suggestions. Our first clip we are going to show you is an opening number that we created during this time of lockdown from a suggestion by you guys. This suggestion was from Weaver Beaver on Facebook. The suggestion was a location, and that location for a opening number was hairdressers. So here is our clip of a hairdresser's opening number for a musical. Please enjoy.
No, I'm afraid we're totally booked, my dear. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but that's just the way it is with Snip Snips. Okay, why don't you try again next month, yeah? All right, bye. Sorry about that. Do you want to take a seat?
Thank you.
Come in, take a seat. I love your coat.
Thanks.
Your hair, it's so voluminous. I really dig it.
I know.
Can I get you guys anything? Like teas, coffee?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Whiskey?
Oh,
I'm with you on that one. Right then, what we gonna do about all this mess?
Something professional, appropriate for confessional. Let's keep it simple, let's not go too transgressional.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. You want something fresh and cool.
No.
Something that will make people stop calling you a total tool.
Who calls me a tool?
Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it.
Seriously, who said that?
Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go. Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go.
Okay, now darling, lay it on me and tell me what you need.
What I need is a look that says I'm over him. I'm not talking just a trim. Lady, cut my hair off, cause my life is looking grim.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying. You want something suave and sweet.
Okay.
You wanna be the sort of person when they say there's plenty of fish.
Make me look that way.
Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go. Snip, snip, we know what you want and when to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go.
And we have so many stores just run out all over
That's
the
right.
town.
This coffee is excellent.
Well, she may be cool, but I just don't have that it factor.
You got it too.
And we invest in every single person here.
And that's why people come from everywhere, because they know that Snip Snip cares about hair. Snip Snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go. Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go.
Now as my hair falls from my head to the floor, my looks to their previous beauty restore.
Without my tresses, oh, who will I be? When will they show me the whole new me?
Oh, what will I look like, my hairdressing oracle? Please God, I can't wait, show me my new follicles.
I spent too much money on my hair.
Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place to go. Snip, snip, we know what you want and where to get it. Whether it's it's straight, curl, wet, dry, long, short, back and sides, this is the place. This is the place. This is the place to go.
That'll be $500.
What?
You haven't cut
Pounds.
it, you just
Oh.
sort of tied it up.
Oh no.
Give us your money.
Ah. Okay, good enough. I think.
Well, wasn't that just spectacular, Beth?
Absolutely wonderful. Although I would not let either Andrew or Anna touch my hair.
Yes, well, you're almost like Samson, in that's where your talent lies, isn't it? Within the hair. If it's cut off like a cat being sort of mauled.
I'm so glad you noticed the hair. Thank you. Yes, in that musical number, we had the wonderful Ian Towers and Catherine. I have to say, Catherine's hair was amazing. Our drummer Catherine with that amazing, what was it, white blonde. Oh, absolutely beautiful. We also had the lovely Sam Hall, Andrew Dennis, Anna Kemp, and Caitlin Campbell in that number. So it was lovely to see them all on this. Now, during that number, you guys were giving Will some suggestions of an occupation for our protagonist, and we have some suggestions that have come through, haven't we, Sam?
We've got blooming loads of them, Beth.
Fabulous. Go on. Tell me some of them.
I will. Okay, so 03 Ros B, lawyer. This person has also said physiotherapist, very middle class. Someone's, aiming high. We've got Catherine Herring, electricity reader.
Lovely.
Blue Boy 101, Casio, calculator button quality inspector.
Amazing.
They can get sticky. What else do we have here?
We have from Hazarai 92. We got an author. We've got Ian Towers, pianist. I wonder who that is. As a gas engineer, Mr. G. Johnson, a close-up magician.
Oh yeah.
I like that one.
Zoo owner.
Yes.
Ooh. What are you thinking?
I love the idea of a close-up magician. I've got to say, Mr. G. Johnson, thank you. Are you happy with that, Sam?
I will follow your lead on that one, Beth. Our close-up magician. Now, I feel like perhaps when you meet people and you tell people that you do improv, it's pretty much the same as when you say, "Oh, I'm a magician." People go naff, but we're not naff, are we, Beth?
Not at all. I mean, I am not classically trained, as it were. I just have a lot of natural talent that I like to show to everybody when I'm on stage. I don't know about you, Sam.
Well, I am classically trained and I have a lot of talent, but that's just the truth, and that's all that needs to really be said about that, isn't it?
Well,
Yes.
I think that natural talent and experience says a lot about a person and in their performance. But shall we get into the story, Sam?
Let's get into the story time.
Okay, story time. Let's get into the zone. Story time. Okay, so
I'm very good at stories.
Yes, you are wonderful.
I tell them all the time.
You do, and this is the start of our improvised narrative that will be going throughout the show. So here we are. Story time. Mm-hmm. Here we are. It is a sunny Saturday afternoon. Our protagonist is a wonderful close-up magician. She is practicing her tricks. She has cards. She has balls. She has cups. She has a rabbit. She has a hat. But does she need a wand? No. She uses her hands.
Yes, and this close-up magician is a true wonder at the local old people's home. But she is saying that she is very good at this kind of thing, but but there is so much more of the world that needs to experience close-hand magicianry. Now, when she goes to the local old people's home, she often speaks to Marjorie and Imelda, and they absolutely love her close hand work, and they are her biggest fans, her main confidants, and her cheerleaders, as it were.
They are indeed. And Marjorie, and what was the other beautiful name? Pardon?
Imelda.
Imelda. Just whenever they see her, and our protagonist's name is Jenny. Whenever they see Jenny, they can't help but say this: "Oh, Jenny, love, isn't it lovely to see you? Isn't it, Marjorie? Isn't it?"
Oh yes, it totally is. And do you know what? Do you know what's even lovely to see? Even more lovely. It's
What?
early on to mention, but this is what's lovely. Your talent, Jenny. You can go so far with talent like that.
Really? You really think so?
Oh, I know. So, and I, in my time, was a very prominent nightclub booker.
Wow. That's fantastic, says Jenny, and she performs this wonderful, wonderful piece of magicianry, and she makes her beautiful rabbit, who we will call Ears. A very inventive name, thank you very much. And we will, her little rabbit Ears appears from her hat, and all of the lovely people in the home clap and cheer for Jenny, willing her on, willing for her to be discovered by somebody out there in the world to make her dreams fly.
It's true. But well, how on earth will that happen? And this is something that we're sort of thinking about right now. Isn't that right, Beth?
It is indeed, and there could be something that could get in Jenny's way.
Yes.
Something could lead her to a different path that isn't the best for her, and that is what makes a wonderful story. Something that is an obstacle to get in our protagonist's way, and that is what we are asking from you, our wonderful Twitch audience. We would like you to give us a suggestion of an obstacle that could get in our protagonist's way, that could stop Jenny from unfortunately not reaching her dreams.
And what could this be? Well, I don't have to think too hard about that, because get twitching. Isn't that right, Beth? Isn't that right?
It is. That is entirely accurate. So whilst you give us your lovely suggestions, we are going to have a look back now, aren't we, Sam? We're going to delve into the This Is Your Musical archives. We have some clips that were filmed ages ago from our previous performances. Would you believe that, Sam?
I can barely believe it, but I will choose to place my belief in it.
Brilliant. So we have some clips for you. We have a song that was performed in front of a live audience. I think this was, about 2 years ago, this song was. So it features Andrew Dennis, Andy Yo, Imogen Greenwood, and myself. So please enjoy. I can see you're going to really love it, Sam.
No, I won't fear, not with you lot here, 'cause I know that I have a job to do.
Exactly.
That's right.
So do
I
it.
will and give to the people the things that will keep them prepared. Won't be scared. Don't be scared. So come on down to Billy's Apocalypse Bonanza. Yeah.
Wow, Beth, that was music to my ears. That truly was.
Thank you, Sam. I mean, I know that I wasn't really like the main focus of that song. However, I think I really, really did a lot to contribute to the musicality, and the overall performance, I think, was definitely elevated from my presence, from my naturally talented, non-classical training talents.
Yes, well, maybe if and when you do decide to be classically trained, you'll be the main element. But we always need good supports, don't we? We always need good supports. I think that's a true statement, and I'm going to stick by it. May I say though that you looked absolutely beautiful as a stalwart. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks.
And do you know what else is beautiful?
What?
The suggestions we're getting in.
Loved that segue. Amazing.
Very good, wasn't it? It was very good. Now, I've got my phone here. Oh, let me read out some of the suggestions that we've got. Some pro tag obstacles. Twitch Anonymous, an angry rabbit. Oh, that could cause a little bit of problem.
Oh, that definitely.
Nothing worse than an angry rabbit.
No, absolutely nothing.
I'll leave that. We've also got freelance cynic. Their crippling fear of being close to people.
Yes. Oh gosh, that is sometimes a little bit too true.
Yes, it is.
Another suggestion from Hazarai92, another obstacle, which is they've been thrown out of the magic circle for practicing dark magic. Jenny, what has she done?
That is utterly terrible.
Wow.
Lukey Boy in 1993. I wonder when he was born. A dark wizard who tried to kill her as a baby is attempting to return to power. Now that's a little like Harry Potter, doesn't it?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's a totally original suggestion of a plot, completely. Nobody's done that before. We've got one from Caitlin Kate Lout, which is a nationwide ban on optical illusions is put in place. That would be terrible for Jenny.
What are you thinking, Beth? Tell me your thoughts, because I cannot read it from your face.
Okay. I think that my favourite suggestion. Oh, we've got another one from Caitlin Kate Lout. Esmeralda. Sorry, Emilda. I'm sorry. I do apologise. Has gone missing. Somebody has taken Emilda.
That's perfect. That couldn't be more perfect.
Okay.
Imelda, are you saying Imelda's gone? Just to compare.
Imelda. The audience probably remembers the names better than we do, darling.
Imelda has disappeared in a pub. It's true. So when Jenny returns to the old people's home to show a new trick, we're getting back into the storytelling realm now. She goes to show a new trick, and she says, "What, Imelda? Where's Imelda? Yeah, that's nice acting there, Beth. Thank you. Where's Imelda? Like, why isn't she here to see my new trick?" There we go. Where is she? And the other one is can you remember?
I'm going to go Marjorie. People
we'll go.
Tell us if we are correct or incorrect. I'm going to say Marjorie for now until I'm corrected. Marjorie approaches Jenny and she says,
"I haven't seen her in 2 days. And you know how it is with places like this. If you don't see them, there's only one reason why people leave this place, Jenny." And Jenny is immediately heartbroken. She goes, no, this can't. Are you enjoying that?
I'm really enjoying it. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. People want to see this, so just keep going, Sam, and I'll keep going.
Okay then. Okay. She says, no, she was so alive. She was so vivid. There must be something else. Nobody can just disappear. I'm a close hand musician. I know that things don't just disappear. That was a little aggressive, Beth. I'm just going to put it out there.
But Jenny's
Margaret.
She knows that Imelda, she knows that somebody's taken Imelda, surely. I mean, I'm just trying to convey.
Yes. And they go into her bedroom, don't they?
They do. They enter Imelda's bedroom.
And underneath the windowsill, out comes a tiny butterfly which unfolds itself into a letter. And this letter is written by Imelda in Imelda's hand, and also signed Imelda, so we definitely know it's from her.
Brilliant.
And it says, quick, quick, double quick, help needed, Imelda.
Jenny takes the piece of paper. She scrunches it up in her hands. Her face turns dark. She looks up at Marjorie. We're getting her back.
Ooh, Beth.
Goosebumps. Did you get goosebumps then?
You brought it back. For a while, I thought this is a little bit over the top, but then that end bit, that was very good. And I must say, from a trained actor, I can say that I know good acting when I see it, and that was a bit of good acting there. The eye flick, very good. But let's not leave it there. We need to get some suggestions from the audience, do we not?
Yes, we do. So something has happened to Imelda, one of Jenny's closest, dearest friends. And Jenny knows that Imelda just wouldn't disappear like that. She knows that somebody has taken Imelda. Somebody has done that. And you guys are going to be telling us who that somebody is. It's obviously going to be a villain, right?
Yeah, too right. Who takes old ladies?
Villains do. So what we need from you, a suggestion of a villain power. Like, it could be a superpower, it could be an ordinary everyday power that gives this villain strength. Whatever that may be, please tell us in the Twitch stream, and Will let us know. But in the meantime, Sam, there's something that I want to show you.
Oh, go on. What is it? I don't necessarily want to see that again.
Well, it's something new. It's something that we created from suggestions from our social media platform. We have asked people what their favourite musical is, and we had lots and lots of suggestions. And one that we picked at random that we fell in love with was the suggestion from Only One Gallery of Art from Instagram, was Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, featuring in this song is the lovely Ian Towers, Catherine Herring, and Andrew Dennis, and myself again. People just love it, don't they? And it's going to be a number that is in the style of the Rocky Horror Picture Show musical. So please enjoy.
I don't know about you, Andrew,
Talk to me.
but I'm feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going out tonight.
Oh.
What about you?
Are you kidding me? I didn't buy this mask of Tim Curry in the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show to not go out and have a good time tonight. So let's do it. Something right, something that's gonna make us chill our bones. And you will know that you're in the right place, cause there will be tape all over the place. Yeah, it'll be a right old party zone. So what you waiting for? Just going out tonight. excited.
To go outside and see who I like. We're
Going out tonight. Going out tonight.
And the sun may rise over the hills.
That's right.
But that won't stop us. Oh no.
Oh, no, no, no. And that's Devil Moon may come on down and give us a little frown. I don't know, but we're gonna say no thank you, Joe. Going out tonight. Going out tonight. We're going out tonight.
I said we're
Going out tonight, tonight. So let's go.
Oh, Beth. Beth. We're going out tonight.
Woohoo! Did you like it?
I really liked it. I tell you what, I especially liked Andrew's unblinking eyes.
Yes.
That was truly wonderful. I also liked how the mask sometimes just became his lips, just for a split second, and then boom, back to the whole face.
Yes, completely.
Was a sight to behold. That truly was.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought you did really well, Beth.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought I did really well as well. Like, yeah, I was super proud of it. Like, so proud.
You are proud, yeah. But I really enjoyed that funky music with it, you know, down with the kids. I thought it was very on-piste, and I don't say that lightly.
Well, thank you, Sam. That's great praise coming from you, a classically trained actor. Thank you so much. We have to credit, again, the lovely, I said, Ian Towers and Catherine Herring for creating the music. Also for Andrew Dennis, who compiled that video and edited it all together. He has skills that I could only dream of.
Well, some of us only live to dream, don't they?
Yes,
And
like me.
live their lives.
I like to live my life.
Yeah. I'm glad you do. I am glad you do. So Beth, you know, from that beautiful stepping stone, I don't know if you want to delve straight back into the story. We've got some fantastic suggestions. I'll just look on my phone again, have a little looky. Oh, wrong pen.
We have some villain powers, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So we've got. I do apologise if I get these names slightly incorrect with the pronunciations. We've got Twitchy Nom Noms, which is an amazing name. Says a disdain for a whimsy for a villain power. We also have from the same person, power of the panda. I'd love to know a little bit more about that. We've got Worlds of Confusion saying a villain power would be to be able to fill any glass with any liquid out of thin air.
We've also got Twitchy Nom Noms, Goat Whisperer, Mr. G. Johnson. They can parallel park effortlessly and perfectly every time. Then call me Mrs. Superwoman, because guess what? So can I. They can morph into Tim Curry, Hannah Weaver 101.
Oh, I mean,
really good hair. Ooh.
Well, I wonder who they're referring to there.
Yeah, I wonder. Villain can summon rocks, Anna JLK.
Can just summon them at will. Fantastic. We have some. Oh my goodness, what so many? Okay, we're going to read out just a couple more, and then we're going to make our decision. Caitlin Lout, they can turn people into boiled sweets. Oh, fantastic. We've got Blue Boy 101 says that the villain superpower is that they are a classically trained actor. Looking at you, Sam.
You can't teach superpowers, but you can enhance.
Oh, okay. So enhancing that. And another one from Lukey Boy, 1993. Again, I wonder how old he is. The villain can speak to snakes, amongst other things. Again, a reference to something that I don't think has ever been done before.
No. So what are you thinking, Beth? What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm going to let you decide this one.
Oh,
Because I
all right.
decided the last one. It's only fair.
I like the idea that they can either turn people into boiled sweets, or they can. Oh, what was the one? Right, the one where you can. Oh no, that's the wrong part. I've scrolled too far up. The one where she can see into your insecurities.
Oh, that one. That is like super villain mean. And I like to think I don't know if I could do that. I think that'd be so mean. I mean, the boiled sweets one did make me smile, which probably is the opposite of what a villain power wants. But you know what? I liked that one out of the options you gave me. So let's go with this. So this villain can turn people into boiled sweets.
Yes,
Just with a click of her fingers.
you can. And do you know who loves boiled sweets?
Who?
Old people.
Perhaps.
Can you go on a car ride with anybody who is, sort of a bit older? They're always cracking out the boiled sweets. You can't go more than 50 miles without a humbug, can you?
I mean, I've not experienced that, and I wish I had. That sounds wonderful. I'd love to be fed humbugs on a car journey completely. I love that idea. So let's integrate that into our story.
Yeah.
So we have got Jenny, who is our close-up magician. She works at a care home, and unfortunately, one of her friends who live in the care home has been taken by an evil villain who has the power to turn people into boiled sweets like that. Let's get back to the story and see what happens next.
Well, Beth, that Tuesday evening, Jenny had tickets to see the wonderful Miss Paraqueen, who was the best magician in the Northeast. Now, this magician was the reason that Jenny decided to go into close hand trickery. And she was super excited about seeing Miss Paraqueen.
Amazing. I think she's extremely excited. So whilst on the search for Imelda, she takes Marjorie along with her to this concert with the hope that Imelda has gone there or might have found herself there. They enter the arena that is somehow empty.
And then a tiny puff of smoke winds its way throughout the empty and echoey auditorium, and as it does, it begins to swirl and swirl and swirl and turn into that queen magician. She levitates just slightly off the floor before landing with the softest feet. She says, "You are finally here." And Jenny says, "You know me?" And the Queen of Magicians says, "No, not you. I'm talking about Marjorie. You're finally here." And Jenny's like, "Wait, you know each other?" And Marjorie goes, "Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. It was when we worked as a booker for our famous club, and we turned away Miss Paraqueen. We turned her away because her tricks were too safe." Isn't that right, Beth?
That is absolutely correct. Her tricks were not exciting enough. But she had worked so hard. Miss Paraqueen, the queen of magicians ascended. She managed to work her way higher and higher. And you know what? She took notice of Jenny, her kind nature, but also for her pure talent as a new magician. She knew, this Miss Periqueen knew that Jenny would overtake her. So she's brought her here, she's lured her here with Amilda. Amilda is off in the distance, all the way to the end of the arena, and she shouts across the arena,
You came quick, but now you've arrived. I fear it's time that you must go.
and the Queen of Magicians says, no, they will never leave. Let me tell you how my powers are strong. 1 minute.
Are you about to sing? Was that a seamless?
It was meant to be a scene. I will take 2. I will tell you how I am strong. Here I am, Miss Periqueen. Oh, I am the queen. I worked my way up, all the way up to the top. I started just like you, a lonely magician, but with my determination, I rose the ranks to the top, and no one's gonna topple me. No one's gonna topple me. Oh, no one's gonna topple me, 'cause I'm the queen. Oh, powers. Oh, smoke screen. Oh, no one's gonna topple me. No one's gonna topple me. Oh, no one's gonna topple me, 'cause I'm the queen. I'm the queen. Sometimes I may have doubts. Sometimes I look around. I see that there is no one around, and my heart, it cries. But then I stop it down, 'cause no one's gonna topple me. I say no one's gonna topple me. Whoa, no one's gonna topple me, 'cause I'm the queen. Oh. Wow, she has way too much confidence, says Jenny.
Wow, there was a big central message there. That was very, very clear, Beth. I'm sorry to just step out of the story there, but well done. That was good work. That was good work. So Jenny is saying, you know, she's a bit too confident, a bit too much over the top. And Marjorie looks at Jenny and says, no. If only we had been kinder. Hand up, not heel down.
And Miss Periqueen looks at Marjorie and says, with tears in her eyes, I've waited for years for you to say that.
Mm.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
My heart is so lonely. And we see Miss Peregrine just crumble.
Crumble? What, physically or emotionally?
Emotionally, she crumbles, but then she snaps herself back up and says, and I have not let that beat me. You, Jenny, you are talented, and I will not let you ascend. I am the queen, she roars.
She wants to eat sweet things, not help sweet things.
Yes, because she has that power.
Yes.
She does have that power, and with a click of her fingers, Marjorie becomes a boiled sweet. You can hear her voice still as this sweet. Jenny picks it up and she holds it to her ear and she hears Marjorie, and Marjorie says,
Oh, damn it. And Jenny looks, and then she looks at Peregrine and she says, do you not remember what it was like to be friends? But let's not do this whole story ourselves, Beth.
No, let's not be greedy. We would like for you to help us finish that story. It's obvious that Miss Peregrine, the queen of magicians, has some stuff going on, and it sounds like that she just needs some support, but it's up to you guys. How is Jenny going to overcome and win this situation against the evil Miss Peregrine? You are going to give us that suggestion. What can Jenny do to win? And that's what we'd like from you. Whilst you are giving us those suggestions, we are going to go now to another video. This video is another delve back into the archives. Now, we have two clips for you from previous shows. One is, the first one I believe is from the show that we filmed back in July last year. That show was filmed by the fantastic Will Be Films, who are coincidentally doing this fantastic stream for you. So I'd like a little round of applause from everybody. Come on. Use your hands, everybody at home. Give them a lovely round of applause, because they work so hard constantly to bring us these really fantastically high quality streams. So thank you so much, Wilby, and thank you for filming this next clip. We hope that you enjoy this clip, and the next one after that is from further back in history of This Is a Musical. So please enjoy not one, but two clips. Enjoy.
Something about her that I like. It's not just her t-shirt which says nice. Deep inside, I could get lost in those lovely eyes. I have eyes too. A week later. You know what, Kieran? I thought you were so weird. I am. But you know what? I kind of love it. You're just so fun. You're just so fun. Could she be the one? Through my fears, I have a feeling this could go on for 10 years. 10 years. In geography, right? Yeah. We learned that when two rivers come together. Yeah. That's called a tributary, I think. And they form a bigger river. And then that river meanders. It takes a path through life. Until eventually it finds its way out into a massive ocean. I don't know why I said that. But I think when I look at you, I just think about the ocean because you're so big and great. 10 years I can see, 10 years.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we also believe in justice. And it's funny because we've seen a musical like that, but we also wrote a very similar one about justice. It's completely different.
Sure, yeah.
It's so different.
Justice in the medical.
And it's justice in the medical world. And it's called
Dr. Justice.
It's called Dr. Justice. So a little song from that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your musical.
Neither of you deserve to be ill. No one does.
I don't know, Doctor, I've been in all my life. No one's found what's wrong with me, not in 15 years.
And that's not fair, is it? What about you? I broke both my arms. God. And what were you doing when you broke your arms? I was only making tea. I bet you were making tea for a family member who you loved and were trying to support. That's right. Well, it doesn't sound fair to me that you broke both your arms.
Doctor,
Yes.
what's your name?
They call me Dr. Justice. I've got just one mission. They call me Dr. Justice. This earth, I'm going to right the wrongs. I'm gonna sing justice songs. I'm gonna all the limbs I'm gonna right the wrongs. I'm gonna sing justice songs. I'm gonna take all diseases and end them.
Dr. Justice, it's no point to it.
What's
You'll
that?
get burned out like me. I'm an older doctor who's seen a lot of things.
This time.
Dr. Justice, it's a waste of time, I'm telling you.
That's what they all say when I stand in front of an X-ray and the sun breaks over a new day and I look around me at the moon and I know I just keep pushing forward. I'm Dr. Justice. I'm Dr. Justice. I'm here to right the wrongs. I'm Dr. Justice. I'm Dr. Justice. I'm here to sing justice songs. What do you got? I've got a sore tummy. Take this. Wow.
I've got a broken arm.
Well, I'm putting it on. I'm so completely out. Not anymore.
Cancer for me.
Well, it's a radiant therapy. I'm righting all the wrongs. I'm Dr. Justice. I'm Dr. Justice. And I'm singing justice songs. I'm singing justice
Wow, Beth, what beautiful songs to have in the show. Quite frankly,
You're speechless, aren't you? It was
I
just
am. It's
wonderful.
speechless. So who was in those songs, Beth? Do you know? Do you have an idea?
So the first one, it was Caitlin and me. The second one, it was basically Caitlin. Like, I know that myself and Sam and Andy were in the backgrounds, popping in and supporting with some harmonies, but that was all Caitlin, and I think that's one of my all-time favourite songs we've ever done. I love Dr. Justice. I think she's amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favourites is One Life Sung, but you haven't really heard much of that. So it's been a lot of you, Beth, actually, hasn't it? A lot of you.
I mean, I realise that, and it's just one of those ones where I think it's just naturally fallen that way because of my natural talent.
Right. Okay, well, we've had some great suggestions for the next part of the story. Let's have a little look what we've got here. We've got Twitchy Nom Nom says a clerical error as the, what kind of makes Jenny win. How will Jenny win? Street Magic Battle says Hasarai 92.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Twitch Nonoms, they'll be toppled. Blue Boy 101, a large but not boulder-sized rock.
Yes. Twitchy Nom Nom says choke on a boiled sweet.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Hannah Weaver 101 says a medium-sized rock. There was lots of love for the rock one. I love that. Ros 03 Rosby, a whole bunch of kids run in and demand the sweet lady makes sweets. Excuse me. Anna
Beth, God, bit unprofessional, but there we go.
Anna JLK says melt her. Sorry. Oh gosh, I don't know why I'm laughing so much at that, but I'd love that. Hazarai 92, Magic, the Gathering Jewel. Oh, baffle the Queen with close-up magic.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think I want to go with that one. I want to see Jenny use herself and maybe take back the comment she made earlier about somebody being too confident. Nobody can be too confident. People can be themselves. So yes, should we go back into the story? Should we
Let's do that. Let's get back into the story. So we find ourselves in the empty stadium. Marjorie has found herself as a lemon sherbet. Meanwhile, Para Queen is standing over Jenny and telling her how she will not succeed. Jenny is asking, have you never had friends? And we have Imelda in the background saying, it's time for you to leave. And
who's she talking to, whether she means Jenny or Miss Paraqueen?
This is it. And as they are wondering about this, Imelda starts to go to Jenny, do some of your magic. And Jenny goes, what, to the Queen of Magic? Can I possibly? And Paraqueen is laughing and saying, come on then, show me what you got. You got something better than this. And Jenny goes, okay then, well, I'll show you some tricks. She brings her hands together. She moves them around. And flooding from her hands come thousands of rabid rabbits. And they jump all over Paraqueen. And Paraqueen goes, I'm terribly allergic to rabbits. And Jenny's like, yeah, okay, thanks, Beth. And Jenny is like, I know this because I know all about you, Miss Paraqueen. You were my favorite person. Wow. And as the boils begin to bubble just underneath Miss Paraqueen's skin, she begins to think about her physical pain and how this could perhaps be related to the pain that she has caused other people. And she begins to realize that perhaps her behavior, her acting out, her scratching because she has been scratched, is perhaps not the way to be. Oh, if we could learn that lesson ourselves, that we do not have to meet nastiness with nastiness, but we can be kind. And with that realization, Mrs. Paraqueen takes Margaret the lemon sherbet. It's all right, Beth, I'm doing that. and gently, thank you, works her magic. And out comes this little feisty old lady back to herself once more. Wow, got something in my throat there at the very end.
Me too. And from that day forward, Miss Periqueen shares her reign with the amazing magicians, the witches, so it were, joining together and just being this amazing force of magic to share with the world. Well done, audience. Well
done. Wow, that was truly beautiful, wasn't it? That was truly beautiful. And it's not over yet. We have one more fantastic song for you. A new one that we've made especially premiering for this show. Now, just before we go into that song, which you're going to want to stick around for, because when I showed my mum my bit, she said to me, I am embarrassed of you. And she said, you are weirdy pervy. So if you want to see that, just stick around. But before we go into that, we just want to give another huge shout out to the Bristol Improv Theatre for hosting this. Please give your donations to the Bristol Improv Theatre. And also, we would love to thank Wilby Films for making this possible. Thank you to Ian Towers, Catherine Herring, and the wonderful cast of This Is Your Musical. Please remember that you can donate, and we, as This Is Your Musical, will be giving our any money that we receive from this show will be going to Black Minds Matters in association with Black Lives Matters.
Lovely. So also with if you have enjoyed this stream and you will want to see more of these streams, please follow Bristol Improv Theatre on Twitch. They have some live streams coming up. There is one tomorrow, in fact. Tomorrow evening, there is going to be the Bristol Bad Film Club quiz, which happened last month, and it was so good. And that starts at the earlier time of 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. Then next week, on Friday the 19th of June at 8 p.m, Tales of Adventure will be happening. Although I might have to check that one just in case, because I believe that it is happening, because I know that they finished their, I got confused, because they finished their campaign and they're starting a new one, I believe.
Oh dear.
Which is so exciting. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that, and now I've been told, and that's fantastic. And we also have You've Got to Be Quizzing Me happening Saturday the 20th of June at 8 p.m, which is another amazing hilarious live stream show that you will adore. So please follow the Bristol Improv Theatre on Twitch to stay tuned.
Yes, but for now, with singing us out is our final song, Puzzles and Gin. We asked you for your favourite lockdown activity. You gave us some wonderful suggestions, and we have chosen from Twitter, Alfie_fish59 chose Puzzles and Gin for his favourite lockdown activity. So here to sing us out, Puzzles and Gin.
Crew! I know it's been a rough couple of months here on the Flying Albatross because of this plague.
Say that again.
I've lost my wife.
You thought I was your wife.
I've heard all of your concerns. You've had enough sleeping, of brawling, of spitting off deck.
I have no spit left.
I like spitting on deck.
It's more existential.
Well, I've got a solution that might solve all our problems, and I might say is more fun than shooting someone with a blunderbuss or cutting their throat. Puzzles. Now hear me out. Every day we raid and plunder any ship that's near. We just might be the envy of, well, every privateer. But recently there's been a change, we're stuck down in this brig. So come on lads, sit back, relax, have a drink and join this jig. Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy gin and jigsaws. Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy gin and jigsaws. Who's with me?
Oh, I am, Captain.
Go on then, Captain.
To be honest, I'm just very sad.
I've got a rotten heart, it's true, but if you believe there's something to do, then give me the gin and give me the picture. I'll give the puzzle a go with ya.
Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy gin and jigsaws.
Go on then, Captain, maybe you've got a
I
point.
lost my wife.
I'm your bloody wife.
I'm just depressed.
I'd say.
When you're used to the freedom of sailing 7 seas, a spell in the brig can bring you to your knees. But when the plague's upon us, there's nothing to do but wait and while away the time with jigsaw pieces of 8.
Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy gin and jigsaws. Well, there's always one holdout, isn't there?
Lost my wife. Where is she?
1,000 pieces blown apart, all missing pieces, missing my heart. I feel broken, busted and bruised. You're not solving my problem. I'm not.
Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy gin and jigsaws. Pull down the mainsail, put down your cutlass, gather my band of outlaws. For even those with the rottenest hearts can enjoy